Hi everyone, it is your girl Paige. Welcome to my pick a card. This is going to be why is your person silent? So ideally these are for those of you who are in separation with your person of interest. Separation has a lot of explanations. It doesn't have to be a physical separation, though it could. It could just talk about emotional distance, right? So maybe you talk sporadically, but the conversations are dry. You can sense that this person is being a little bit guarded and defensive. And there could be absolutely no contact. So regardless of what it is, it's for those of you who are not having an easy time communicating with the person that you are caring about and you have feelings for. This will help bring you a little bit of clarity. To let you guys know, I am offering private readings, so my information will be in the description. If you are interested, hit me up and I will be glad to help you. I need you to choose based on the image of these three piles. Pile 1 is the dolphin, pile 2 is the elephant, and pile 3 is the horse. Pause the video, take as much time as you need to focus in, meditate, and make your decision, and I will meet you at your pile. Hello there, pile 1. You guys chose the dolphin. The dolphin. So let's get into the tarot. Why is your person being silent? I'm going to explain them, my intake on it, and then I'll read what's at the bottom because they have like a little sentence. So why are they being silent? We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, we have the Devil, and we have the 8 of Cups. Someone is trying to move on from this situation, so your person of interest is trying to ghost, because I'm getting that they're either in their ego and they're not wanting to grow up, or they just don't feel the same way, or they just don't. I'm getting a fear of committing here, and maybe some of them, not all of you, some of your person, they're not over someone else. They're not over an ex of theirs and they're kind of hung up in that situation still, or they're not over a failed relationship that went wrong, someone who broke their heart. They're not over that. So the reason that they're silent is because they haven't been completely honest with you. They've been talking around more than likely to other people. There's some addictions that's going on in their life. They are in some negative vibrations and around toxic relationships, but they're welcoming it in as well. They could be a bit prideful and egotistical and, just cocky and immature. I'm getting a lot of immaturity here. This person just does not. And it's not even, if someone doesn't do well with communication, that doesn't mean that you're an egotistical asshole. No, that's not it. It's just, this person just does not see it anymore. There's just this vibe of, I wish you well, but I'm ready to leave. So, sorry to put it so bluntly, but I do see that this person just wants you guys to end things right now and, move on. And they're wishing the best for you, and they don't even know if walking away is the right thing, but I am sensing someone wanting to leave here in the connection, wanting to leave it in the past, and for you two to close the chapter on this connection. And some of you need this reading, even though it's hard to hear, because maybe you've gone to readers and psychics and they've told you all the things you've wanted to hear, and so you waited up and paused your life thinking that something was going to happen, and this is bringing you that clarity and closure that you need. However painful that it is helping you to move on so that you can find someone else who is worth your time. And this person just isn't it. Not necessarily saying that they are the worst person or a bad person, but they're not good energy either. For the 7 of Swords and the Devil card to come out side by side, it's just someone who's not wanting to change, not willing to change anytime soon, and just wanting to be in that manipulative mindset, playing games, unwilling to change, not wanting to change. focused on another relationship or not being in a relationship at all with anybody. So that is what I'm seeing here. Five of Cups talks about disappointments. You yourself have been disappointed by this connection, and yet you stay because you have a lot of feelings and you think that, hey, one day things are going to balance each other out, and we're going to come and make amends and come into reconciliation. And that is what I'm getting. Some of you went to other readers for and they told you these things, but it's simply not true. You have to be careful about the readers that you go to for a psychic reading, and try to, I know it's going to sound weird for some of you, but just tap in. All of us have intuition, so really tap in before you get a reading and you give your information away, because they're not all good ones, not at all, but there are amazing ones as well. And yeah, I see you might not get closure with this person as well, which is another thing that is heart-wrenching for me to have to tell you guys. Some of you won't get closure issues. You're just gonna have to leave this in the past with what you have. And that is hard for anyone to accept things when you've been wanting closure and clarity for so long, and you've been hoping and trying to manifest it. But I do see that for all of you who have chosen this pile, like, it's just not going to work out with this person. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to find someone else. It's just, this is the end of the road. And if you two continue to talk, it will be continually disappointing, and you'll just see as if this person doesn't care. And in a way, it's like they don't, even though it's not that they don't value you. Well, I mean, how can you value someone if you treat them this way? Lies, manipulation, disappointments, grief, and heartbreak. Walking away, 8 of Cups, Devil, addictions, weird behavior, maybe breaking the law also. And I'll read them independently if you like. So we have gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. Things not turning out the way you would hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. All right, let's keep going. We have guilt. We have soulmate. And we have dissipating. Dissipating is giving me that sense of apathy, feeling kind of victim mentality, like the world is against you and there's no way to fix it, or that nobody cares about me, so why should I care about anything else? And the guilt, so they do have guilt for how they've treated you. They have at least that emotion of remorse and like blame, accepting fault. And it's a shame that we have a soulmate card that came out here, because they do feel tied to you in the heart space, even if they don't want to act on it. Simply put it that way, they just don't want to do anything about that. That's what this dissipating is also giving me. Someone who's laying back, wanting to receive, but not necessarily to give back and add on to the situation, and or teamwork. Just someone who like receives everything, like gets everything and not puts in effort at all. But yeah, there's heavy fear here. And so even though intuitively you can sense that this person has feelings for you, you wouldn't necessarily be wrong, but the only thing that you've been told that's wrong is that they're going to do something about it and come to you and make amends and fight for the connection, and you two come back together closer than ever. I just don't see that happening. And so that's not to say that the feelings were never there. And yeah, this person just is beating themselves up. They're like, this person is too sweet. They don't deserve to be treated this way. I can't believe I was such an asshole to this person who's amazing and beautiful and super, super kind. But I don't have it in me, or I just don't wish to put in effort right now. And this is kind of explaining the whole situation to a T. We have compass, so this gives me going in a new direction, possibly, yeah, going in another direction, meeting someone else, a new energy. So this gives me Wheel of Fortune. So you still have positive things coming for you in regards to love, pile one. It's just not with this person. That's the only thing. But you are going to find that right person, that Mr. Right, that Mrs. Right. You're going to find them. You're going to come across them. Yeah, see, we have come together. But this is giving me, again, that Ace of Cups, that new connection. This person could be a water sign or an air sign, perhaps. Or you could be an air or a water sign. But you are going to meet a soulmate. Okay, because this is giving me that spiritual connection with the animal up here representing your guides and angels overseeing this coming into fruition. We have the number 8, which always gives me the message of everlasting or eternity, especially once you turn it over and it creates that infinity sign. So something that's long lasting in regards to love is just around the corner. First, you have to kind of accept this is not going to work out, which may take some time for some of you. There's no rush to this process. It's just a natural thing that will happen in time. And then when you have released this person, then you will find someone. The universe will bring someone in for you, open that door of love to you. But you cannot come to meet this person if you're still holding on from someone from your past. So that's why you're going to have to heal from this disappointment. Again, sad embrace. I'm getting sorrow. I'm getting like, oh, my hopes are dashed and crushed when you come into the realization that things aren't going to work out. Some of you are going to have this heart-to-heart talk about ending things, and it will grant you that closure. But for a lot of you, you will not get the chance to have that closure or hear this person's side of the story, and you won't get that relief, which I'm so sorry to say. And so this card is saying that though this is heavy and this is heart-wrenching and heartbreaking, it is a temporary thing. It will not always be this way. And greater things are coming to you in regards to a love connection and a soulmate connection. You will find someone who's crazy about you just as you're crazy about them. And you will be in a long-term relationship, and you will find that harmony, that breath of fresh air, that new beginning with someone that you've always wanted to have. Some of you fear that you're running out of time to meet someone special, and you're not. You're not running out of time, and you are going to meet someone in the next 8 months or so. A rough estimate, since there's different people watching, you're going to meet someone in about 8, that's what this is giving me, in about 8 months, maybe less for some of you. And last but not least, we have these channeled message cards here. I feel like an idiot walking away from you like that. You are all I've ever wanted, and I just throw it all away because I get scared. I want you back in my life, but I'm really afraid of you rejecting me. I want to come back to you, hold you, kiss you, and love you. I desire it, but it is just not the right time now. And oh man, I know this sends conflicting messages and mixed signals, and this is probably what this person has been doing. But there was a point where this person would say that, hey, I know that you are the other half of me, but I feel like you're going to say these exact words to somebody else, somebody new. Alrighty, pile 1, I'm so sorry about this, but greater things are ahead of you. Trust and believe that, and it will come and manifest itself to you. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for my future videos that I will post, and I will see you lovely people next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2. My elephants are the ones who chose the elephant here. Okay, we're going to look into why your person is acting the way they're acting, why they're being silent with you. So let's look into the tarot. First, I'm going to just explain with my intuition what it is, because they have some sentences at the bottom. Then I'll read that at the end. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups. The World. I'm closing a chapter, but I'm getting this is more of a personal thing, not including another person. We have the Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Some of them are intimidated. Some of them feel unworthy. They think that you are this ball of fire. You're very attractive without even having to wear makeup or try anything. They realize that they've been giving you the cold shoulder, and it's only because they're trying to go within, set up boundaries, and kind of isolate from everyone, because they're feeling very emotionally drained by loved ones around them, including family members, friends, and etc. They're trying to close some type of tough chapter in their life. Again, I'm getting this is a more personal thing, so maybe there's some transformations going on, some shadow work, very draining, heavy energy, tower moments. And so it's coming to the end, but it's not over yet. There's still some lessons and some karmic lessons that they have to learn or just grow from. Again, I'm not getting that there's a third-party interference here for this pile. I'm sensing that someone is just taking some time to themselves to reflect and rest. Mostly resting. I'm not even getting contemplation, overthinking things, trying to plan things out, see how it could go wrong and see how it could go right. No, they're just trying to not only survive, but revitalize themselves spiritually speaking. They are so drained on an emotional level. They cannot give you the time of day or the energy because they don't have it themselves to offer to themselves. So they can't offer it to you. They can't offer it to anybody. But nonetheless, they view you very... They are not only erotically charged when they think of you, they get excited when they're around you, whenever they hear your name, even if it's on TV or just on the radio or something. Their ears perk up and they get so excited. But this person is really focusing on themselves again. It's like this focusing on myself, but it's not for the wrong reasons, because this person is giving me genuine vibes all around. This person cares about you a lot, and they have every intention on coming back to you. It's just right now they are focusing within to just rebalance themselves, because they don't want to give you half of them. They don't want to give you just like some energy. They want to come to you and they have all of the energy to give, right? Because they feel like you demand it. That's teasingly. You demand it, but you deserve it as well. Archangel Michael could be here giving you messages, letting you know that, hey, everything is going to work out. And I do sense that there's archangels over both of you and this connection to bring you two together. There's this sense of an eternal connection, a spiritual connection, compatibilities there. You two are pretty much on the same vibration and maturity level, and you want the same things deep down, and you have the same love style, like love communication style. Does that make sense? The love languages. Y'all, you both have the same ones. But yeah, this person thinks that this has the potential of being long-lasting, very stable. They will never get bored when they're with you. You make their day. Anytime they even think about you or look at a picture of you, or if you guys have a brief exchange, I think that maybe you guys talk very sporadically, and I don't see complete separation or no contact. However, that could be the case. All right? Regardless of what it is, you guys are going to find your way back, but this is going to take quite some time because, again, there are things that need to be resolved and handled in this person's life. A lot of growth is happening here, which is pretty much why you got this elephant card. It talks about enlightenment, the solitary journey at times. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles card says scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. The Four of Cups, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to possibilities. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. Time to rest or take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers, so maybe they are meditating. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Growth. Absolutely. That is always beautiful to hear. Confusion. And joy. Wow. So maybe they are in a place of confusion. That's why they're needing to be alone right now. Because they're trying to figure out maybe, what am I supposed to do? How am I, like, this person is just confused in their own headspace as far as what their next course of action is in life and what path they're meant to be on. But they're also confused about how to make it work with you, because maybe there are some fears or there's some things that has this person very guarded at times. And so that's why they're trying to kind of meditate, center themselves, ground themselves, see themselves in a better light, work on their self-confidence perhaps, and maybe forgive people who have hurt them before in the past. And this space that you have with one another is going to help bring about clarity as they continue to grow in their spiritual development. I sense that for quite a few of you, this person is going to do a spiritual work in this lifetime, meaning that they're going to do something with spirituality. Maybe they'll be a counselor, maybe they will be a healer or a psychic reader perhaps, a Reiki healer. Something with spirituality is what I do believe. Not all of them now, just like quite a few. I see this being their purpose. And they haven't realized this yet. They haven't come to this conclusion yet, but they will. It's just like little things require their attention right now. And I see that deep down they're yearning to be with you, because whenever they're with you, they feel really happy. They only think positive thoughts when they think about you, pile 2. And they think about all the happy memories that you guys have shared. They reminisce about this. They get nostalgic about this. And so even though they're in a state of confusion and unsure of like what to do next, it's like they have help, okay? They have help from their angels. They have help from their spirit guides and from spirit. And as they release the baggage of the wounds from their past and they step into this enlightened growth and surrender to that, because maybe this person did try to put up a fight with surrendering. Once they surrender, it'll be a catalyst, and everything, all the blockages and obstacles will be removed. But yeah, this person has every intention of making amends with you, setting you down, explaining things, saying sorry if they need to say sorry, and seeing where you two will go from here. And I see that there will be joy Overall, for the both of you in the future, I'm not getting a timeline though as far as when things will get back to normal, just because I'm hearing divine timing and the need for surrender for you guys too, just to trust that everything's going to work out without needing to know like the when and the hows and whys. We have a talisman. We have encouragement and field of dreams. So they could be having either just a lot of daydreams about you, fantasizing about all the beautiful things this connection could lead them and you. Or this could say how they're literally having dreams of you or visions of you perhaps, and they're dreaming that the two of you whisk away in the sunlight or the sunset, whatever. They're paying attention to any kind of messages. If they see dreams of you, vivid dreams of you, they're writing it down. They're trying to like record it because they think that it could be a message. Encouragement. You've encouraged them to be their best selves. You saw the best in them when they didn't see it in themselves, or maybe when the society and their loved ones judged them and put them in a box and said, hey, they're not going to amount to anything, or hey, this person has made too many mistakes. It's like you did the opposite, and it's touched this person more than you'll ever know, and they'll try to let you know this when you two come together. They'll try to express gratitude for you. And this is just letting me know to tell you guys that even if you two are far away and you're not speaking, they still feel your encouragement in the astral realm or in the 5D realm. They if you've been like writing letters to them perhaps, or speaking to them in your heart and your head, they don't really hear it word for word, but they get the gist of what the message is saying, and it's uplifting them, their spirits, and they're feeling called to come back to you. The talisman is giving me this guiding light, and they're following this path. They're working on themselves. They're doing all of these things. They're facing their fear so that they can come back home, so that they can meet you where you are, because I feel like you're kind of ahead on the spiritual journey and they're just trying to catch up to you, and they plan on doing this. So they're following their life's blueprint or map to get to where you are, and following the signs and messages to get there. Last but not least, we have these messages. I kept my feelings for you a secret because I was afraid of being judged. You are my best kept secret. I miss you so much, it hurts. I need to stop fighting what I'm feeling and just take action, but I really struggle with communication. You are the one I've been looking for. You complete me. During our time apart, I am growing and learning every single day. Step by step, I am becoming the person you deserve. That is a beautiful way of ending this message. So yes, I see a reconciliation just around the river bend. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, Pile 2. I hope this brought some insight and clarity and assurance. Please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for my future videos that I will post, and I will see you lovely souls next time. Take care, guys. Last but not least, hi there, Pile 3. Welcome in, everyone. You chose the horse here. Beautiful image. And we're going to start with the tarot to see why your person is being silent or a little bit quiet. You know, same thing, silent, quiet. Come on, bait. Okay, so I'm going to look at the tarot. I'm going to explain it with my intuition, and then I'll read what it says at the bottom of each card at the end. We have the 7 of Cups. I'm hearing someone not wanting to be tied down or in a commitment. The 2 of Pentacles. The Moon. The Queen of Cups. The Emperor. And the King of Wands. So immediately I sense that this person has a lot of drive for you. They have a lot of passion and even emotion. This person is not the type that likes to get emotional. That's just them, their essence. They could be an earth sign maybe, or a fire sign, but I'm getting more earth, or just some earth placements in their chart. And so they don't lead with emotion. They're not a feeler. They're more of a thinker, rationalizer, you know, grounded, that type of essence. But they are feeling very pulled and drawn to your heart and how loving and feeling and empathetic and giving you are. You're so full of emotion, and this is not really what they have, but they love that about you, and they feel really pulled to that. Sometimes they go, wait, is this person even a human? Or are they like a Disney princess? Or what's going on? How is someone so feeling? And so sometimes it sets this person off, makes them a little bit uncomfortable, but for the most part they admire that about you, that you can be so brave to be open with your communication and to lay your feelings out and express how you feel openly to this person, because they don't have that boldness like you do. And they kind of respect that. It's that quiet respect, though. It's not something that they would likely say out loud to you, but they do have that within them, and they do treasure you. But it's as if they're not ready to make it official. They do believe that their heart belongs to you, or belongs with you. You have the key to their heart. They really do believe that strongly, that they will always find their way back to you. They feel that you're already in game. They've already met their soulmate. They've already met their person that they're going to be with. So why rush? It's like this person is saying, I've already met my person. I know this is this person. But so why rush? If I know I met the one, why do we have to rush things? You know, like, we're still young. We still have a lot of time. So this person's not in a hurry to make it official, but it's not because their loyalties or their love is with anybody else. However, they are looking or maybe talking and flirting with other women or men, depending on the preference. But they know their heart is with you. They know this, and they don't second guess that. But they're very mysterious. They want to keep that mystery, because they know that if they give you any kind of sign, you're going to jump all the way in. And they really admire that about you, and it kind of fuels their fire. They have a lot of steamy, erotic, sensual passion for you, and I think this is how they really express their love language, is through sexual things. And we're not going to get into it, but they have had that. If you guys have had sex, they miss it. If you haven't, they are thinking about what it would be like to have sex with you. However, again, this person's feeling unbalanced in their life. So much is going on at once. They're trying to focus on their work, their priorities, other things, so they're not trying to be in a commitment or relationship. But I keep hearing so loudly, you should know I'm coming back, or you should know that you're the one for me, or you should know we'll always end up together. So there's this sense of past life history, like a continual love story. When one life is over, you two meet in the next one. And this is a continuation of the last life. So yes, I do feel you two will be together, but there's a but. There's gonna be a wait. Alright, and I'm not getting a certain time frame just because it differentiates for all of you watching, but for all of you, it'll be at least 5 months before you two even like hint at romantic stuff. But when it comes to communication, I'm hearing the number 3. So maybe communication will improve in either 3 weeks or 3 months. I'm getting more like 3 months, but something with the number 3, that's important here. They're motivated and they're willing to fight for this connection, and there's the sense of them quietly behind the scenes working on themselves. They're really focusing on their money right now because they're trying to to get a place of their own, or just to move somewhere else. And yeah, they're trying to provide for themselves. And I'm also kind of sensing like, hey, I want to provide for myself, but I also want to provide for us, or for you. Not that you asked for them to do that, but they just want to. And I do think that it could be something to do with soul contracts, you know, the blueprint, someone, you know, being able to access that. This person comes across very intuitive. They could be having vivid dreams of you, but they want to keep this mystery for quite a while until they're ready to give you their all. They're not ready to do that right now. And they also want to kind of be flirty, a little flirterston, flirt around with multiple people. And so they're quiet because they don't want to involve you in that and hurt your feelings. Because they see you as an angel. They see you as a godsend. They're very happy that you are in their life. They may not say this to you, and it may seem with their actions that they're kind of annoyed or irritated or triggered. And it is because, yeah, they are triggered, but only because it awakens something within them. It's nothing that you've done. So that is what I'm seeing. Archangel Michael is being represented here in the spread to let you know that, hey, have faith, be patient, let go of control, surrender, let go of all the questions. Everything's going to come into harmony eventually when it's divine timing. Let's read at the bottom of each card. This one says, a complex decision that need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Important psychic insights. Events behind the scenes. Releasing fears that hold you back. Relationships develop to a new level. See, you guys? Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. And focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. We also have this charismatic here, which is what this person could be sometimes. Alrighty. Miracle. I'm hearing the song by Cher. Just like either skip it or like mute it right now because I'm about to sing. Okay, but I'm hearing, do you believe in love after love? I can see something on myself. I really don't think it's strong enough, no. Do you believe in love after love? I don't know if she's saying, do you believe in love after love, or do you believe in life after love? Anyway, let's keep going. Complacency. Victim. Yeah, they go hand in hand. Pretty much. And impatience. So you're not the only one who's feeling impatient. Believe it or not, they are too. Because all they want to do is rush to where you are, because you're like this beaming ball of fire, okay? And a light in the darkness, okay? They would call you a guiding light in a tunnel. So your presence to them is miraculous. They don't understand how a person could be as like you, as bright, as giving, as optimistic. They know your story. They know the struggles that you have gone through, and yet you're still like this. And they don't understand how you could keep that essence after everything you've been through. So they admire it. They kind of see you as a role model even sometimes. Again, not saying them saying these things to you because this person is a little bit on the ego side, all right? Not like overly egotistical. I think you like this about them, guys. But there's that guardedness I'm sensing, and that this person loves being mysterious. They think that it makes them so seductive, and like everybody wants this in them. But this person doesn't get attached easily to people. And this takes years for this person to get attached emotionally to anyone. I'm not saying this person is just cruel and cold and callous, but they don't get close. They may have a lot of friends. This person could be very social, but that doesn't mean that they are close to them. That just means they have something to kill the time. You know, like that's how they're thinking. And you kind of penetrated that barrier. They were like, no feelings, ma'am, sir, you may not pass. You may not enter this heart space. And it's like, And the whole wall just went kaboom. And they're like, oh no, woe is me. What have I done? Like, now there's no returning from this. Now that they are in my heart for good. Because once this person has like love for somebody, it doesn't go away at all, regardless of what they say. This person is kind of like you in the sense that when they're attached to someone, they don't let go easy. It's just you guys have different views of seeing the world. But it's like you hear the phrase opposites attract. Is that what it's called? Yeah, opposites attract. But there's some type of complacency, victim mentality, like the world is against me, and that kind of, oh, whoa, nobody cares, and this person can never want to be with me. They're going to end up breaking my heart. They're going to be disappointed. They're going to get bored and leave me. So all of this thinking, right? They know that it's not helping anything, right? They know this, and they're kind of impatient. They're wanting to hurry up and work on themselves. Some of them are involved with one person in particular, but again, I'm saying that they see this person as a necessity other than like a, I love you, you know? And even though this person has a fear of thinking about saying I love you to you, they do love you. Like, it's black and white. This person is a black and white, all or nothing kind of person. So they either have the love for you or they don't. There's no middle ground. And I'm seeing that some of you like that about this person. And yep, anyway, we have rescue. Oh my gosh, no, why, Paige? I can be your hero, baby. I can take away your pain. Oh my gosh. Pay attention to music. If I'm singing in a random pile, it's because music is a very important factor in your connection. So pay attention to song lyrics you hear just out of the blue. We have making a choice. And we have slow and steady. So yeah, it's going to be a gradual build-up, okay? It's not going to be all of a sudden. Baby steps are going to be needed here for the progression of you two. So maybe friendship is going to be something that is going to be like that for a while until it leads to something more. So there's that needing to be patient, go with the flow, not try to rush things. There's a strong sense of this person wanting to come to your rescue. So if you're in some type of living environment that you cannot stand, but you don't have the means to like leave just yet, and you're trying to save up for it, or you're just wanting to move somewhere to another city or something, I see kind of like someone wanting to save the day. And I'm getting living arrangements very heightened in this message. So you guys might live together before you two become a couple. Meaning you two may be roommates as friends, even though you both know it's going to be more. Like, I see that there's a chance you two will live together, but it's going to be as friends. Slow and steady, wink face. And yeah, I do see you two living together before you two become official. They're going to bring it up to you in a casual way, Be like, hey, you still looking for a place? You want to split the rent on a place or whatever, and that would help both of you out financially. It'll give you that freedom and liberation you've both been wanting. That's what the horse is all about, liberation. No bounds, just galloping wild and free. And they have a choice to make. Now, this can be between you and someone else. This could also be commitment and the player lifestyle, the bachelor lifestyle. So versus commitment and no commitment. That could be it as well. So they are coming, they're still deciding right now. But yeah, they want to talk to you again if you two haven't been speaking at all or just not often, because I'm hearing that I miss you. Lastly, we're going to get to these channeled message cards to see like what's on their heart. Look at that. It's as black and white as it can ever get. Excuse me. I love you. They are saying, I love you. I feel so lost without you. I've tried to distract myself, but I just can't seem to get over you. That is how I know that this connection is something special. I need more time to figure things out on my own right now. And lastly, if only I had the courage to tell you how much I still love you. That is so sweet. That is such a beautiful way to end this. I hope this brought you guys some clarity. I do see that there is some space that's still needed as they're kind of contemplating and making decisions, but they will find their way back to you. I see that. I sense that. It's just going to take time. I keep hearing time and patience is of the essence. So that is it. Please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated on future videos and hit the bell notification. Be on the lookout for my future videos, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.